Fast food restaurants are not the healthiest for our bodies, and now it seems that these places are not great for food lovers either. Employees have been exposing fast food chains by posting pictures of what goes on behind the scenes. These employees who told these fast food chains and revealed their dirty secrets have become our heroes by showing us precisely the story. McDonald's. It's always been challenging to eat a healthy breakfast on the go. If you're the type of person that can't do breakfast without a McMuffin, don't worry. McDonald's is still serving their signature breakfast sandwich in all its glory. They also serve fresh round eggs at many locations, so when you're craving a McMuffin, you'll also get some extra protein. But remember, the folded eggs come pre-cooked. Breakfast burritos are a big breakfast at McDonald's and are the most loved food, but the problem is that they can be made from scratch and are expensive. They have started to sell pre-cooked breakfast burritos, ingredients that are already cooked, which makes them convenient and affordable. McRib is a pork sandwich that is only sold for a limited time in the US. But remember, it will not be the same thing as we could expect from reading its name. Pork meat is separated and turned into the shape of ribs coated in a sauce of the barbecue flavor and then kept frozen. Before serving, they're reheated in a silicone container and served on a bun. Also, remember that McDonald's uses dried onions and soaks them in water for 2 hours to make them look fresh. When it comes to your favorite dessert, McFlurry, don't forget the superhero Nick. He brought to light the residue that forms on machines as a result of moldy and black sludge, and the guy had to go home as a reward.
Where were you? Photographing squirrels? You're fired!
Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has been the leading name in ice cream for many years and has various flavors. However, Dairy Queen has recently come under fire for a new marketing campaign which advertises blizzards as ice cream. Blizzard is a product made with frozen custard, which is not the same as ice cream. Dairy Queen is making a splash by being the first national chain to sell ice cream. It has taken 3 years of research and development to create this frozen dessert that is not ice cream. The FDA categorizes ice cream as having a minimum of 10% milk fat, while Dairy Queen's frozen dessert only has 5%. Olive Garden. A supposed former employee is telling a crazy story about why people get sick at the Olive Garden. He alleged that they use canned chicken instead of fresh meat. Some of his coworkers have come out in the company's defense, and some have said they know nothing about this. Also, the cheese's quality and the brand were not confirmed whether it was good in quality. The veggies used in salads were rotten and had slugs, spiders, caterpillars, and insects in them. They don't use disinfecting wipes, which means the hands of the workers are not properly cleaned. Panera Bread. Panera Bread is a popular fast casual restaurant that sells freshly made sandwiches and salads. However, a video of the macaroni and cheese being prepared in a back room has surfaced this week, showing that the macaroni and cheese come frozen. This has many people up in arms, asking if they should be eating at Panera anymore. Soup is an excellent option on cold days, but many of the soups at Panera come frozen in plastic bags. They need to be microwaved before being eaten. Soup is also high in sodium and not the most healthy option. Although smoothies at Panera Bread sound like they are healthy, they are not. They contain a considerable amount of sugar. Panera Bread is a restaurant that uses pre-made dough and bakes it fresh daily. They have come under fire for this method of production. Panera has defended its food by stating that it can ensure consistency across all restaurants if they prepare the dough ahead of time. Subway. They used to advertise as "Eat Fresh," but things are coming up a little short lately. Subway is getting a lot of side-eye for their vegetables and meat. Fresh might not be the best word to describe them. Subway's fresh produce may not be as fresh as you think. Some employees say that the vegetables only come in once a week and there is less chance to be fresh when you visit them at the end of the week. The New York Times investigated Subway's tuna and found out that there was no tuna DNA inside. After sending it to the lab, they found that the meat is not really tuna. These findings are not very good for Subway, so the New York Times published an article about this scandal to make people more aware of their food choices when eating at Subway. Subway denies these claims and disagrees with a report released by a lab. The CEO of Subway said that it was 100% tuna. Let's discuss the steaks and chicken. The chicken comes frozen and needs to be sliced or separated before being cooked. It can't just be thrown on a grill, like with the steak. Chick-fil-A. The controversy surrounding Chick-fil-A has been a long one. However, the controversy has never been more heated than now, with the release of 2 videos implicating them differently. The first video shows Chick-fil-A staff members shoving food into a dumpster and throwing boxes on top of it to cover up what they have done. To remain competitive in the fast food industry, Chick-fil-A has adapted the conveyor belt technology to cut down on time waiting in line and order. Other fast food chains have yet to embrace this innovation. But some people on social media call it laziness of their workers. This is an example of how a conveyor belt can be used to help save time and energy while making life easier for the employee. This company aims to create a more efficient system that will make jobs safer and faster. Critics of this company believe that this is not innovative but instead lazy. The articles by the critics discuss the perspective of some fast food customers who feel sluggish, which contradicts their original goal of providing quality service. It is important to note that not everyone may agree with this. KFC. KFC is the world's most popular chicken restaurant. KFC's proprietary blend of 11 secret herbs and spices has been a well-kept secret for many years. However, food bloggers and scientists have done their best to reverse engineer the recipe. Colonel Harlan Sanders is the founder and still the face of KFC. However, he has been in the news for almost as many years as it's been in existence. In 1996, Colonel Sanders passed away at the age of 90. Colonel Sanders wasn't a fan once he sold his interest in the company in 1964. The Colonel left KFC but agreed to remain the face of the brand and a goodwill ambassador. The Colonel could have taken better to the company once it was sold. He left Kentucky Fried Chicken but agreed to serve as a goodwill ambassador for the company. He never fully liked the idea of someone else owning his creation. He once said in an interview that gravy tasted like wallpaper paste and fried chicken has fried dough balls stuck on chicken. The big fast food chains are always looking for new ways to save money, and the employees of KFC have found a way. They freeze the unsold green beans for the next day. They also reserve the mac and cheese and chicken for the following day, so they don't have to prepare it fresh. KFC and other fast food restaurants recycle the cups their customers use. KFC employees have recently come forward, stating that they reuse cups while scooping the meat out of them. This is a possible health issue as it can lead to cross-contamination and the transmission of germs. PETA, People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, has been an outspoken organization about the practices of KFC suppliers. PETA has alleged that chickens raised for food are confined to small cages and have been fed growth drugs. I hope that you found this video educational and entertaining. If you enjoyed the video, show your support by liking it and subscribing to the channel for more amazing videos. We'll be back with more content soon. Hope to see you there.